I am so back. Y'all listen, my phone went dead. That was my fault. I should have had it on charge before I tried to go live. And I was just ready to do it, so I didn't make sure it was charged in. Alright, so where we did that off at is I was talking about Mounjaro and I was cooking some fried eggplant. Fried eggplant is almost ready. It looks gorgeous. It looks so good, y'all. It do look like fish, but I know better. I know it's not going to taste like fish because I know what fish tastes like. But I do know that I like fried eggplant and always has, but I've never cooked it this way before. Now, where I'm at now is saying that I'm going to finish up on the chronic pain thing with Mounjaro. All I can tell you is that I have been on Mounjaro for 5 weeks now. I've done 5 shots. I do my shots every Sunday night, and I take the shots around anywhere from 10 to 12 a.m. is 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the morning is when I take my shots. I'm still frying, so if y'all hear some sounds in the background, it's because I'm still cooking. I take those shots, and I immediately noticed a change the first week with Mounjaro. I'm not telling you that it's going to relieve all your pain. All I can say is, speaking for me and speaking from my point of view, is that I didn't even know there was pain in areas that was hurting so bad until I got to feeling good in those areas over these last 5 weeks. And to feel those knots, I mean, my biggest thing is being able to stand again in front of the mirror and brush my teeth and being able to move my arms. My arms is a big deal on me right now. My arms were hurting so bad. You ever been in pain so bad till you just forget that you're in pain and just try to live life the best way you can? Well, that was me. That was me. I was in so much pain. I just forgot how much pain I was in. And, I just adjusted to it and kept going and kept going. And now I know that it is a possibility out here that I can have a pain-free life. And I got a feeling of it. I got a taste of what it felt like to feel okay. Not perfectly out of pain, but to be out of pain enough that I could do something for me without, I don't grumble and complain, but without crying. Some days I cry and I struggle through the day to get through certain things because that pain is that hard. And then I feel bad if I got to ask people to help me. That makes me feel worse. If I got to ask somebody to help me do something, oh man, I feel so guilty for having to ask people to help me. And sometimes I feel so guilty, they can ask me, do I need help? And I'll say no. Knowing I need help. Lord have mercy. Y'all, these things look just like fish. If only it tasted like fish. These last ones I got in there, I had to use flour because I did run out of the breadcrumb mix I made. Y'all know how I do. I jump back and forth when I'm cooking. So I'm still cooking. One piece of fish looked just like a brim. I ain't kidding it, dude. I mean, one piece of this eggplant. Okay, back on topic. Them. Mounjaro has changed my life. It's changed my life. I ain't trying to convince nobody to get on it or anything. I'm just telling y'all. This is my praise report. That's what I'm basically trying to say. That this is my praise report. And I didn't know what to expect. I just knew I was tired of being in pain. Now, am I out of pain? No, I'm still in chronic pain. I'm still in pain. It's like I said, the same way you don't lose weight in the places that you think is how it is with this pain thing. I didn't know that it was going to start pulling this stuff out of my arms like it did. But I can tell a difference. And I did read up that these are hormone shots. And they target 2 different hormones in our body. And that could have a lot to do with why that pain is easing up. And my arms are, changing how they was. Because those PCOS symptoms that us women have. It's so many of them symptoms that go along with it. And now I see what they meant. I see what they meant about the belly fat all that. Some of us are just going through those symptoms and don't even realize it, and just didn't even know it. So you can't talk to your doctor about something you don't know. I can tell you some of the things that I went through. I went through this rapid weight gain, and I'm talking about I gained weight quick. By the end of 2022, September 2022, I was putting back on the 100 pounds that I had lost, and I couldn't stop it. It didn't stop. It didn't stop. A combination of me quitting smoking, and then, you know, you got to replace habit for habit if you don't know what to do with it. It was miserable. My stomach got so big at one point, it looked like I was about 6 months pregnant. That's how big my stomach had got. And I was sitting back like, okay. But my stomach got so big and was pooped out, I just didn't know what to do for that. But now we know that's PCOS symptoms, and a lot of women that are on the Mounjaro are saying that their symptoms are improving, and that's what I'm testifying to. That's my praise report, that my symptoms are improving. I just never thought that, to be honest, I thought I was going to be like this forever. Well, you know what I mean. I thought this was something I had to live with, and there was really no cure for it. Because when I lost weight the last time, I still had these symptoms, and I still had the pain. And it made losing weight so hard. You can work out all day long, but if PCOS kicks in, you lose the weight, you gain the weight. You lose the weight, you gain the weight. So I don't know what the long-term effects are of these shots, and it does have a lot to do with our eating, how much weight we gain, and how PCOS responds to it. I'm trying to drink more teas and water, and I do have these energy flavored drinks to go in my water. Because chronic fatigue is a big symptom of PCOS, and that chronic fatigue has me. Y'all won't believe how I live my life. You would believe me too, because some of you see it. I be so tired. I had to force myself up out of that bed Saturday. I said, girl, this is the ending of 47 coming around. This is our week. We got to go do what we want to do and enjoy it. Enjoy ourselves. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to go to the movies. I've been waiting all year long to go to the movies. And I wanted to have a little easy picnic. Not a lot of stress added to it. Just fix something. Go out there, sit by the lake, have a great time. And that I did. And it was the biggest blessing for me to just be able to do that. It was nice. Now, my stomach was the first thing that I saw go down. In week 1, it was like my belly went down so much. I could not believe it. By week 2, my stomach went down a lot more. And then by the middle of week 2, I started noticing my thighs. My legs had got so big at the back. I had these Baker cysts, and my legs started busting open. Sores started coming on the back of my legs, and this is sores that I've seen on people on TV. So, I didn't think that this was possible, that I could get this. I see them people with their sores, they over 600 pounds. Here I was hitting close to 500, 489. And now I started developing all these sores on me. Why does fish look so good? I started developing all these sores on me, and I just didn't know completely what was happening. Sores on my arms, my legs, my feet. And when I took this shot, that first week, I noticed a difference. My energy did spike up a little for the first 2 weeks, but I've got an energy drop at the end of the 4th week and coming into this 5th week here. my energy is not there the way I want it to be and the way I need it to be. And that's why I went and got the energy drinks, because I started seeing what people were like, well, you need some electric lights, because, taking the Mounjaro, it does, it's got to do something to your body. So you got to replace some of the nutrients that you may lose in the electrolytes. Ooh, let me get this up out of here. This little piece been frying for the longest. The ones with the flour on it, they look so good. Now, my eating habit has changed only in... I always did like fruits and vegetables. So, I wouldn't say that I just stopped and went to the fruits and vegetables. I increased the protein I did. I went on protein shakes. I started paying attention to how much protein I was taking in and writing down the recipes that give me energy. Just really journaling how I feel after I eat and how much it costs to make these recipes. A lot of these recipes I'm cooking do not cost much at all. And you're still getting the protein and you're still getting the veggies. I haven't had a problem with constipation because I'm excuse me, because I'm eating a lot of veggies. Ooh, I got a cough. Sorry. I'm eating a lot of veggies. And I don't mind it because I chose to do, and you can look this up, it's called the low glycemic diet. That's what I'm on. That's the way I have always ate up until 20... What year did I quit smoking? 2022. That's when I got off my low glycemic diet. But for the last 20 years, I had been on low glycemic. So that's what I'm trying to get back to. Is the low glycemic. Now I'm gonna overcook this eggplant, this last one that's in there, because y'all know I like mine. I don't like really wet food on the inside. I like it hard and crispy. The good hard and crispy that I can chew and eat, not to have teeth. But it's a good taste to it, the one I'm talking about. Okay, what else? My sleep patterns are wacky. I don't fall asleep sometimes at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's because of me. It's actually by choice. It's not that. It's just that I be on my phone. The phone is addicting. It's a distraction to what I need. I need to sleep, and I be trying to get them last few minutes in. Now, in my mind, I be saying, I'm going to just stay on 30 minutes more. Okay, tonight, I'm going to sleep 2 a.m., No, let's go at 2:30. No, let's go at 3. And then it turns into 3:30, 4 a.m. Then I go to sleep, and then I'm back up around 8 o'clock in the morning. So rest is something that I gotta work on it. Because I'm just not getting that sleep that I need. And that probably would help me a lot, too, if I did. I just allow myself to get that rest. Okay, let me see. I am done cooking, y'all. What else can I tell y'all within these last 2 minutes? I can tell y'all that the big portions that I was eating, those big portions with the shot in me, I do not eat those big portions anymore. It be looking like I can, but I don't even try it no more. When I start feeling full, I stop. Now, I am a snacker. It comes in handy being a snacker if I'm eating the right food. But if I'm craving cakes and chips, it doesn't come in handy. And then I use all my emptiness, all my space I have to eat. I use it on snacks, and then I can't get the healthy foods in because I'm full. So I'm learning how to adjust to that. 5 weeks is still early. It's still early. So I'm not making any excuses for myself. I'm just saying I'm learning as I go. And it's it's a beautiful journey right now. I can't complain at all. I won't complain. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm learning my body all over again. Like I said, I did not know there was areas in me that hurted until they stop hurting. That's a message right there. You don't know how bad you are wounded until you feel good. And that's how I was. My knees still hurt. I didn't know how bad they had gotten until it was about a month ago. I went to the doctor and I was like, my knees hurt. I got to a point, like I was crying, hurting at night, trying to sleep. And I still sleep with a pillow between my legs. Is every night. That helps with pain. Sometimes they call it, sometimes it's gout. That's what it's called, gout in the knee, and it be hurting. So hopefully cutting back on some of this red meat will help. I am trying to cut back on that and finding other ways to get my iron, such as through leafy green vegetables. I'm enjoying eating the vegetables. And it's that time of year, fall, where you can have all the stews you want. Y'all, let me go look at these taters. I left them in the oven, so let's see what they looking like. Ooh, they look good. I want to taste this tater. They look really good. They sesame potatoes. Ouch. They hot. And I grab this with my hand. Oh, look how good they looking. And they look like they're going to be a little crunchy. If these taters be a little crunchy and taste good, y'all know I'm going to have to give y'all the recipe. Because they like little wedges. I call them chunky wedges. Oh, they look so good. And the sesame is toasted on top of there. Whew, y'all, I got to go. I'm finna eat. I'll take pictures. I may post a recipe. I doubt it, though. You know what? I'm writing the recipes down in my notebook back there, and I can take pictures of it and post them up. Yeah. So I'm going to go. We'll talk later. Y'all have a great time doing whatever you're doing. And remember, don't let nobody steal your joy. And don't let people take you out of the character that you know you are. You know who you are. You don't got to be nobody else. Just be you. Peace, love, and happiness.